So you'll be here by about 10 o'clock? Alrighty, Kevin. Sounds good. Thank you, sir. And with that phone call, that is a top of the morning to you laddies. My name's the Randall Man Buck. Welcome back to the Prairie State Dealer Series, where today we have a huge amount of projects that I am so excited for. And one of which is we have a client that has a 2014 John Deere 9R that is going to be getting a LSW swap from 700 dual firestones. We also have our, this won't be going out the door today, but we have Spencer over here working on the S780. They're getting that ready to go ship out the door. We have Jeff working on our 6430 over here that has a fuel issue on it. And then there's a hydraulic splice that was wrong with the hose on the 7200 over here, and that is what Rick is working on. The 9510R is currently sitting out in our work bay over there. We're going to have that. The trucker, Kevin, he is going to be bringing in our LSWs on a flatbed at 10 o'clock, so we got to prep for that. But what we're going to do first is we also... to also note, we need to do an oil change on the 550 since we have some time to do that. But first things first, we need to go pick up that John Deere Model A. So I am going to grab the... I already have the keys to the Ram back here. And we're going to take that truck, go get the John Deere, and we'll be right back with the shop. So we'll see you guys in just a minute. If you guys have not already, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe down below, as we are on the race to 100,000 public subscribers by the end of this year. I actually haven't said that past few videos, but... this video is super important. I really want you guys to also go check out Prairie State Tractor. Their links will be in the description down below. We just have so much to do and not enough time to do it. But we'll see you guys once we get to the little John Deere, since this is just a local farmer. He's just had a retirement auction, and this is one of the tractors. And we just kind of wanted to get it for a piece of display art. So we'll see you there. So we'll pop out of here, and we'll go talk to, I believe, Niall is the one that owns this tractor. He's got an old-fashioned Jeep pickup. Those things are absolutely amazing. That thing's cool. Look at the license plate. Jeepers. Okay, it's kind of funny. But Niall, how you doing? Oh, not too shabby. Yeah, we would absolutely adore to have this thing be displayed out front of the dealer. Just classics. I mean, as of right now, where we would be placing it on the opposite terrace that we have if you've been out at that dealer, we actually have a brand new 8R, so this would be kind of cool to see what used to be the powerhouses and what it is now. But yeah, you only want, what, $7 grand for this thing? I mean, it's immaculate. Look at this little thing. Purrs like a kitten. I mean, absolutely. I'll give you $7 grand. I'll give you $8 grand for this thing. $8 grand cash. Okay, Niall. Thank you, sir. Yeah, this is a spectacular piece of machinery. You did an absolute fabulous job maintaining it. The only thing I'm not necessarily a fan of is the black seat. I think it would look better if it was yellow, but we can fix that. We can have that reupholstered. I love your truck, though. Oh, absolutely. We'll most definitely, we'll talk to you later, bud. Here's your cash. Don't walk around with that for too long. It looks suspicious, but we'll catch you later, bud. We're gonna get this loaded up and we're gonna haul this thing back. So we got to do a big job for some tire swapping today. We just paid $8,000 cash for that Model A. We dropped the gate on that so we can get this up the ramp. But let's load up and let's head back. What I really want to do with this is, like I said, I'm going to swap out where the gator is right now. We'll put that up front. And then we're going to put the Model A right there where that gator is sitting. So, if anything, let's get our strap off. Lower back down our ramp. Let's get this thing placed. So we'll put our straps back in the toolbox, and that's about 70 years worth of innovation right there. Isn't that crazy? 70 years of difference right there. Well, either way, since we still have about half an hour or so before Kevin gets here, I'm going to park the Dodge back up, and I'm going to get the oil change done on the service truck, since I do need to get that done. So we'll run inside the shop quick, and we'll see you guys here in just a few. Kind of a little stuffy in here, so what I want to do, open the door. I'm going to grab this box fan. I'm going to hopefully be able to get some air moving in here. Get that out of there. Turn that around. Turn it on. And we will grab our creeper. Set that right there for now. Gotta grab our floor jack back here. It's kind of nuzzled in where the... Why do they have to always park everything in the most inconvenient places? Take this over here. Slide this right underneath the truck, right towards the front part of the frame. So we can get just a little bit more clearance underneath the truck. There's that. And then the last thing I need to grab is my impact, just so I can get it off, because I don't want to use... I'm not going to use it to tighten the oil plug, but I am going to use it to get that off. So, angle grinder... There it is. Alright, let's get this done. Slide, kind of slide underneath here. And there is our oil plug right there, so we'll get this drained out. Let's get out from there. Grab our oil, which should be right here. Set that there. While that's draining out, I'm also going to grab the fuel filter, because I like to change both of those while I'm at it. So, it should be right there. And we'll catch you guys once this is all drained and we're starting to refill it. So back under the truck here, we had our fuel filter replaced. That thing was an absolute pain. It was a big mess. But we're putting the oil plug back in right now, and we will be scooting our way out underneath the truck. Get out of there, and we will top it off with our oil can from over here. Diesel Ford Motorcraft oil. And that's full, so we had our stuff tightened up. Actually, I need to torque that down there quick, so grab this. Let's grab our torque, and there we go. That's now torqued. So we'll drop the jack. Slide that out, and I might actually just put this over here for right now, because that was kind of a pain to get to, so leave that right there for now. We turn this off because it's kind of getting a little chilly. So we'll slide that over to this. And put our creeper back. And we'll catch you guys once Kevin gets here, because that's just going to be a process on its own. So we just got word that Kevin has arrived with our LSWs. These are 1400 LSWs, so we're going to be doing a swap kit on these wooden blocks I ended up getting on there. I told him if he could bring a couple of those. We're running low. That'll be helped to prop up the tractor once we start taking wheels off. But we got the tractor warming up here right now. We're going to pull this into the main bay of the shop. And hopefully we can get this tractor done by closing time at 5 o'clock. I don't necessarily know how stingy the bolts are going to be on this thing, but we'll pull this tractor in here, and we're going to get started on the conversion. So we're going to grab our forklift here and get those LSWs off. Actually, I probably better grab those wood blocks first, since those are going to be kind of important. And with those unloaded, now we can come in here with this, with the forklift and get the tires off. So hopefully I have enough length on the forks to pick these up. Kind of tilt it back, see if we can maybe just like pull it back towards me, and then we'll pick it up. There we go, we got our tires, so let's get this off down into the shop, and we'll get the tractor up off the ground. So Kevin is gone. We have all 4 tires in the shop. We did also end up taking off the front weight bracket, so we can kind of make just, obviously, the supports. They're not lifting nearly as much weight in the front. But I'm going to use the forklift to get underneath the drawbar back here, and I'm basically going to, like, tip the thing forward, and then that will allow us to slide both of these jack stands underneath the frame so it can support the weight of the back of the tractor. And then when we go to the front, I'm going to use a combination of the bottle jack and the forklift to get underneath the front half of the tractor. And we'll set the other 2 jack stands we have back there, as well as the wood blocks underneath the tractor so we can support the whole tractor up off the ground. And then we'll be able to swap our tires. So we're going to get right to it.
I look out across the water, I smell the song, I feel the breeze.
The back half of the tractor is now 110% supported by those jack stands. We're going to get the front up and off the ground now. We'll just probably come around here with the forklift and lift it up, put the jack stands underneath it, the same process, and we'll get this thing airborne.
I hear the calling of my old home, Tennessee. Who we to know where these rivers flow, or why the wind chooses.
Okay, so now that we have the tractor fully supported by the weight of the jack stands, what I'm going to do now is get these out of the way since we don't need them anymore. I would throw them underneath the tires, but Farm Sim Physics will not allow me to. I would set it underneath there for safety. I mean, you guys can see it. It's already walking. But what we need to do, roll our impact over here, and we're going to get these tires off.
One eternity later.
Okay, so sorry for the loud air compressor, but basically what we're coming down to now is we've gotten all the tires on. We have actually had to move some of the pallets out so we can get these tires up and out of here. We got the last one being hosted up by the forklift right now. Our safety's been doing great. This thing's very stable. The only thing we have to do left, hang on a minute. We're gonna put this back. Okay, wow, that was a little loud. But only thing we have to do now is get the weight bracket back on the front of this thing, and then this tractor is basically ready to go. Now this thing looks absolutely beautiful. I mean, it is just, look at those tires. Like, that is just mean. But basically, we're gonna hopefully, we're gonna get this over back to our bay. I ran over the cone coming out of there, but that'll be fine. This thing, it's hard to see out with these big tires anyway. But basically, we're gonna get that done. We're gonna wrap up the project. It is now noon, so I'm gonna go grab me some lunch. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe down below. If you really do want to see more of stuff like this, I have so many more videos planned, as I have so many other cool ideas with power tools and all that stuff. So I'm also keeping in touch with Marty, making sure we have everything working for us. But with that being said, be sure to check out the Boomstick Club for all the up-to-date content from me and the gang. You guys already know who is in it. And that's going to do it for this one, guys. This is the Rental Man out. Peace.